2020 continues with Elizabeth Vargas and Mystery on the Hudson.
While kayaking on the Hudson River, Angelika Graswald lost the man she says was the love of her life. But even as she helped search for Vince Villafour's body, her behavior struck some as strange, as cold as the river. Vince's mother, Mary Ann.
She wasn't sitting there crying, that's for sure. No, she just went about her business.
Business like posting a lighthearted video doing a cartwheel.
Woo! Yeah!
And 5 days later, at a memorial gathering at a bar, breaking out in a karaoke version of Hotel California. But that was nothing compared to what police say Angelika did 10 days after Vince disappeared in the river. She had taken flowers to Bannerman's Island for Vince. Detectives follow. One of them claims Angelika takes him aside and blurts out a jaw-dropping confession. She wanted Vince to drown. She pulled the drain plug on his kayak so it would fill with water and sink, and removed a ring connecting the two halves of his paddle. But none of that alleged confession was recorded. So police bring Angelika to the barracks. At 3:25 in the afternoon, they lead her to the interrogation room and the unblinking gaze of the camera.
Get your water, right?
Yeah.
All right. How you doing?
Cold.
Cold?
She doesn't know it yet, but this is her last day of freedom, maybe forever. Angelika is about to talk her way into a jail cell.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
For one thing, police wonder about that 911 call.
I can't get to him. It's very windy and the waves are coming in and I can't paddle to him.
All right, stay on the phone with me.
He's getting further and further away from me. He's gonna drown.
They say she may have waited 20 minutes before calling for help, suggesting her 911 call is nothing but a performance.
Hold on, baby!
Now in the interrogation room, after a detective says Angelika had already confessed to him earlier in the day, she's not admitting much of anything.
You watched him drown. I know it's difficult. I know
No, I
that
didn't just watch him drown. I tried to do something about it.
How did you really want to save him?
Yeah. Somehow. If he did not say call 911, I would have paddled the out of myself and got to him somehow.
That's a little different from when you told me earlier, though.
Mm.
Why? Why do you keep changing what you're saying? You're confusing me.
I'm sorry.
And that's an issue for me.
Almost 3 hours into the interrogation, at about 6:20, the detective brings in his partner.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Matt.
As they talk, it emerges that while on Bannerman's Island that fateful day, Angelika had been in touch with a fellow volunteer named Barbara, who lives within sight of the island.
Around 5, we get to the island. Around 7, he's running for text Barbara and get into contact with her.
2020 obtained Angelika's messages she sent by text. We're kayaking today, she says, and I'd like to stop on the island. As they're leaving, she sends another message. We're leaving now, essentially inviting the woman to keep an eye out for them as they head for home.
7:04, I send her a message. We're heading out. He's in front of me.
What kind of killer wants a witness? What's more, Angelika continues denying things she allegedly admitted earlier, like removing a ring that secured the two halves of Vince's paddle.
How long before you guys went on your kayaking trip did you take that ring? Was it the same day?
I didn't take the ring.
Killed him.
I didn't know.
Angelika and the detective spending the night in a stuffy little room with no windows and no clock. 4 hours in, they bring her coffee, pizza, even at about 7 p.m., a cigarette.
Cigarette? Matches? Ashtray, okay.
At times when she's alone in the interrogation room, unaware there's a camera rolling, Angelika loosens up with yoga, even a little hopscotch. But why would Angelika want Vince gone in the first place? The motive, police say, is a hard-boiled crime classic.
And he had a life insurance policy.
Yeah.
And you were on it?
Yes.
She tells police 6 months before his death, Vince added her as a beneficiary to his life insurance worth $250,000. Another motive, detectives say, may have been all those demands she says he made in the bedroom.
He always wanted sex, and
Yeah.
you do sexual things?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
He wanted threesomes, porn, everything.
Okay.
And I was not ready.
Angelika says Vince was threatening to call off the wedding if she didn't do the things he wanted.
Did it upset you that
Yeah.
he sort of switched, that he did not want to marry you?
Yeah, of course. Who proposes to somebody and then changes their mind?
But the thing many find most shocking comes early in the evening. Angelika freely admitting Vince's death left her feeling relieved.
When you washed him in the water, with a part of you saying, my worries are going away now, and I'm free, and were you almost euphoric that he was going to be gone? You felt that way?
Still do.
Still do.
Police say they have more. They say a witness saw Angelika purposely capsize her own kayak as rescuers approached. At one point during the interrogation, she admits it.
Why did you do that? What's the real reason why you did that? What did you want them to think?
That I was trying to save him. That I was doing everything I could to save him.
Then, at about 8:30 that night, she starts talking about her dark side.
What are your feelings and emotions knowing that this is about to happen? That when you're going...
I'm, like, ripping in two parts. You know, angels and demons.
What's the demon side saying?
The demon side... Oh, it's not a good side. You guys don't want to see that side of me. That side was telling me, just make it like, let it happen. Just let it go. But the good side was like, say, you can do it, you're strong.
Why the demon side went out?
No, because of the way he was treating me.
Just after 9 p.m., 6 hours into the interrogation that would go on for 11 hours total, Angelika says she needs to get home to take care of her cat, and then makes what could be the most incriminating statement of all.
You killed Vinny. Right? No, I'm asking you the question, and I want to hear it. I want you to tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth.
And what is the answer to that question?
I didn't want him.
Angelika, what is the true answer to that question?
All right, you need a statement.
What is it?
I wanted him dead, and now he's gone. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
That's cold, but is it a confession? If only we could ask Angelika to explain. When 2020 continues, we'll do just that.